Hello everyone, I am host Tiwari along with my teammate Mansi Jaiswal. Here we are going to present our final year project under the supervision of Professor Sanjeev Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, ABESIT College of Engineering, Ghaziabad. Our project ID is 19 and our project title is Prediction of Diabetes Using Optimization Technique in Machine Learning. Now let's discuss about problem statement of our project. So in current scenario of pandemic that is COVID-19, the diabetes rapidly increasing all over the world. Diabetes occurs when pancreas does not produce sufficient insulin or body cannot sufficiently use insulin it produces. When people with diabetes develop a viral infection, it can be harder to treat due to fluctuation in blood glucose levels and possibly the presence of diabetes complications. According to a survey, about 122 million people were affected by diabetes in worldwide in 1980, and this figure was reached about 422 million in 2014. The figure will be reached about 642 million in 2040, just a estimate, not fixed. So, our objective is to identify the most significant factors of diabetes disease and develop a machine learning based system for accurate risk stratification of diabetes disease. Hence, we try to summarize the various model and techniques used along with methodology used by them and analyze as well as improve the accuracies and results. So now discuss about the literature survey part from where we estimate our problem statement. So we go through various research papers and research works which already happened in past. So first of all our paper is the classification and prediction of diabetes disease using machine learning paradigm by MD Manirunjam and others, where they use data analytics, logistic regression, naive-based classifier, decision tree, AdaBoost, and random forest, and apply partition protocols such as K2, K5, and K10, where they estimate that the overall accuracy of the machine learning based system is 90.62%. Next paper is written by SM Mehdi Hassan and their colleagues. The title of the paper is Effective Diabetes Prediction System Using Machine Learning Techniques, where they use tree-based classifier, AdaBoost classifier, decision tree, random forest, extra tree algorithm, and they found that the best accuracy is given by the extra tree, which is 87.4%. Further, we found a paper named Diabetes Prediction Using Machine Learning Algorithm with Feature Selection and Dimensity Reduction, which is also a base paper, which is written by authors Sivaranjani S. and their co-author Ananya S., Arvind J. and Kartika R. They use random forest and support vector machine for predicting the diabetes percentage. They use principal component analysis for reduction. So they conclude that the best prediction is given by the random forest, which is 83%, and the SVM give it accuracy of 81.4%. So here we conclude that we can improve the SVM machine accuracy result using the same feature selection method and applying the optimization. Now here is our proposed work, which is the method which implements to improve the accuracy of SVM. So we decided to develop a machine learning based system which use optimization techniques such as random search CV, grid search CV to increase the classification accuracy of SVM. So the aim of our work is to develop an effective diabetes prediction system by taking advantage of machine learning, where we propose a framework consists of finding the best features that are highly correlated with the future development of diabetes. So here is the technology stack which is used to design our project. In front end, we use HTML, CSS, JavaScript. In backend, we use Jupyter as a platform and implement SVM algorithm and random forest classifier for predicting diabetes, and Python as a language. Here is our implementation part where we show you a snapshot of our website which we implemented to predict the diabetes. Now we discuss about the implementation part where so here is our implementation part. So first we discuss about the code which is written on Jupyter. Here we import the Jupyter file in VS Code to implement our rest of the code. So first we import different libraries for performing different operations such as import sklearn, svm, matplotlib, numpy, pandas. All these are Python's libraries which are used to perform some operations on data. So first we here find the data and import here from Kaggle. After that, we see the what are the factors given in that data, such as pregnancy, glucose, blood pressure, skin thickness, insulin, BMI. Then further, we go through the number to find number of columns. Then here we see the data set info that there is any null value or anything, any redundant data here. If found, then we remove that redundant data. After that, we train the model on selective factors such as glucose, BMI, age, diabetes pedigree function, insulin, blood pressure. These are the most effective factors which give more accurate results. So after that, we import NumPy and train our model. Here we implement SVM and give the probability true. After that, we fit the model and give the model name machine 1, and then we implement and find the accuracy which is 82.46, which is more than the our research paper base paper which is 81.46. After that, we implement the optimization technique such as random search. Here is the random search implementation, and then we implement the grid search which is just below it. After implementing these, conclude that our accuracy is 82.47 finally. After that, here we import our trained model using pickle to implement the user input part, or we can say that to implement the front end part where user input their data and machine learning model process that data and gives the result. Here is the code of our front end part where we use HTML to implement the user interface such that user can input their data, or we can say that input their record to find or to predict how much percentage there is chances of having diabetes. Here is the result part where it shows the percentage of having diabetes. Here is the data source which we import from Kaggle to implement, or we can say that to train or test our model. And here is the Python file which is used to implement Flask in backend such that we can run our project on our local host as well as on online website. So here is our implemented website where user can give their data to analyze or to find the percentage of having diabetes. So let's test that website. Here we give input like insulin, BMI, blood pressure, pregnancy, glucose, diabetes pedigree function, age, skin thickness, and other things. And now we click on predict probability. So it gives that you have chance of having diabetes and probability of having diabetes is 73%. So we see that our website works correctly. Also, we can navigate from. So conclusion of our project is that we work on the early prediction of diabetes by taking into account various risk factors related to the disease using machine learning techniques, extracting knowledge from real healthcare data set, which is useful to predict diabetic patient. And we use here the support vector machine and the random forest along with the optimization technique, random search CV and grid search CV. And here is the research paper we gave it to publish, which is under review. And there is the different references of the research paper, which is used to analyze or to find the earlier research work and to estimate our problem statement.